When we got here, Chris, our electrician, was here ready to do the finishing touches, so the sign.
Just a barrage of horrible comments. It looks like it should be in Blackpool, tacky. It looks like a toilet block, hanging.
We opened in 9 days and there's boxes everywhere. There's things we haven't ordered yet, there's things that haven't arrived yet. There is so much cleaning still to be done.
I can finally reveal that we will be opening here on the 22nd of May. So I'm sat in Cardiff, it is the opening week and oh my gosh, what a week it's been. So we started off the week, we got in our van, we loaded it full to the brim with everything we're going to possibly need, and we turn up to Cardiff and it actually looked pretty good. Looked like it was pretty much ready to go until we unloaded the van, and then it just looked like a bomb had gone off. So we all pulled a late one on Wednesday night because we had training the next day. So myself, Bart, Stacey, and even the new manager, Sharon, and Tom was sort of there as well. We stayed really late making sure everything was in its rightful place and ready to go for the training day the following day. So we come into the first day of training on Thursday and all seemed pretty good, everyone seemed lovely, and then it dawned on us that we were one member down. So someone had just basically decided that they didn't want to follow through with the job, and so we were already a full-time member down.
We've had a bit of an issue. There was meant to be one more of you guys, but unfortunately they dropped out right at the last minute. So there's a rota that we sent to you all. If you could, where it says their name, if you could go through and if you can pick up any of their shifts over the next couple of weeks, that would be very helpful.
It's the latest rota that you've had, and it's who's got another job.
We can give you his email address and address if you want to send him some hate mail.
So I was running the training, and in the background Bart and Stacey were just doing all of the officey admin-y things, and they kept it pretty quiet for the first day, but basically the card reader hadn't turned up and the till wasn't ready to go. So basically we were opening in 2 days' time and we had no way of actually taking money.
Okay, come on then. Let's do this.
Apart from that, everything went so well. The team were amazing and they all gelled so nicely. It was so nice to see.
You'll see when you go behind there, tippy toes, especially for those slightly shorter ones, may have to be used. We have lowered it a bit, but if we lower it anymore, you won't see the bottom cakes. But if you do struggle, Stacey has ordered, you'll be pleased to know, a potty training step.
And this was actually my first time running a training session for one of these new stores, so I was pretty nervous, but I think it went as well as could be.
Stacey's just trying to sort out the fact that we have no gas in here to cook with. And I'm meant to be training them in...
All right, that's great.
Half an hour.
Okay, thank you very much.
I'll show you all of the food today. We'll do drinks that we can do today at the bar, the shakes, the sundaes, daily activities including paperwork run through, so I'm going to give you basically a general idea of what a day's running looks like. Who's worked in this sort of environment before? Okay, fab. That is good.
Whilst I was doing the food training, it was quite challenging because a lot of the equipment hadn't arrived yet or hadn't been fixed yet, ready to go. Cue the montage!
Annoyingly, our coffee machine needs someone to come out and look at it tomorrow. So if you want coffee, you'll have to go next door. Oh, nasty. Fun little thing. So our boiler's not working. Surprise! Basically, all this equipment was left by the previous owners. So some of it works, some of it doesn't.
I will say though, I was absolutely exhausted by the end of the day, and some of their faces walking out of training, you could tell that it was just a lot of information to absorb.
Oh, I feel so broken. I think I'm going to wait until everyone's left before I say that, but I just can't. See you.
See you tomorrow.
We've just finished our first day of staff training. I think it's probably the most tired I've felt in a long time. I basically prepared some bullet points of things that I was going to go over. And didn't quite realise how much information there was that I had to get out. So day one completed. We've got a whole other day of training tomorrow. but this one went, I'd say, pretty well.
So we were lulled into a bit of a false sense of security because then came the second training day, and that is when things started to go a little bit wrong.
Hi Bart, nice to meet you.
So firstly, we turn up and we do a head count, and again, we are another full-time member of staff down, so we're now 80 hours of staff time down for the next 2 weeks.
I'm through to the PlusNet mode on voicemail. So it's day 2 of training, and we're about 5 minutes in, and it's already a million disasters. One of the guys was late to training, someone hasn't turned up yet for training.
Saying that, they didn't actually let me know if they were going to turn up or not, so we're only assuming that they don't want the job. So that was my stress, and now Bart's stress gets revealed to me that we still don't have a till that's sorted, and we still don't have card readers.
Yeah, we ordered the card system a little while back. We've actually got an opening day tomorrow. We're actually opening for opening tomorrow. We haven't got a card reader. I've been trying to get hold of somebody for sort of part of about a good few days now, trying to get it sorted out, but not getting anywhere. Brilliant. All right, great. Thank you very much. Cheers. Easy. Bye.
What's going on?
I don't know if you heard, but I gave him what for. No, card readers haven't turned up.
For here?
Yeah, for here I did know.
What does that mean for tomorrow?
Or we might have to look for a temporary sort of card reader solution or something.
This is a disaster.
This is tragedy.
So Bart looked the most stressed he's ever looked in his life, because we just can't open without a way of taking payments.
So we need that for tomorrow. So if it's going to be a delivery reattempt, it would be surely wouldn't be today, would it?
Tell them we've got 100,000 followers and I'm not afraid to use them.
Unit 21. Okay, so it's being held there. Perfect. All right, I'll get in touch with them. Thank you very much. Cheers. You too. Bye bye. You'll never guess what. It's in Newport. So how long's Newport in the car? Because basically, I don't want to have it tomorrow, because then I'm going to have to integrate it when the till's being used. It's not going to work.
So I let him sort that situation out, and luckily he did manage to find a solution. So he jumped in the van and he did an hour round trip to Newport to go and get a card reader ready for the next day. So despite all the roller coasters, whether we were ready or not, that led us into today, which is the opening day. So it is now currently Saturday. I'm sat here while there is customers just there. It's very exciting, and it's been so great to see it all come together.
Something tells me there's a good time coming. Just wait and see. You got to put a little faith in something. Might as well be with me. You feel it when the bass starts grooving. Go ahead and move your feet. Around here we ain't afraid of nothing. Dancing like no one sees.
Thank you so much for putting your faith in me and coming to work for me, because actually this is a new thing and there's no way to say that this is definitely going to work. It's going to be a challenge. We're all in this together, and I believe that is it. Any questions? No? Okay. That's it. Thanks. Give yourself a round of applause. See you all tomorrow.
So I was actually expecting it to be quite a quiet morning, because it was absolutely chucking it down this morning. And at 5 minutes to, there was not a single soul outside. So I actually gathered the troops and pre-warned them that it is going to be a quiet start.
So it's not going to be busy this morning. The rain has probably killed it. So this is good, because we'll have some time to pace before the rain stopping at 11. So are you all here after 11? Yeah. Okay, good. So you'll all hopefully see some busyness. Good luck, and just shout me if you need anything, and I'm just going to go everywhere and anywhere I'm needed, okay? Yeah. Should we open the doors? Yes. Okay, so one side, that side gets opened, and then the other one gets pushed all the way back, okay?
Oh, how wrong was I? has been really, really, really busy today. By 12 o'clock we'd served over 100 people, which is pretty much what we do in Aberystwyth on a whole day. So yeah, it was. It's been pretty mental. Yeah, the Kinder Bueno stick. As you can see, it's really busy. The team are having to learn on the fly a little bit, and I'm having to try and juggle helping them, but also doing this, which is needed, and everything else that's involved. But I guess that's just the way it is in business.
So we've obviously worked really, really hard to get to this point, but you guys have absolutely grafted your asses off today, and you've all picked it up so quickly. You've gelled in such a nice way as a team, and I do mean that with the others as well. And it's just been really beautiful to see. So thank you so much for working as hard as you have. I'd love to have a little drink with you all, although we've only got one bottle between us, so we're basically having a thimble each.
We've got more staff here than we've had in any other part of our business, and we've taken quite a big risk. This is a big building and it's an expensive building, and so it needs to make money. It needs to take money to be able to keep going. Not everything is obviously profit, so it's been really reassuring to see. I know it's only day one, but to see that it is already taking money. So that's Cardiff. We've done it, we're open, and I think it's been a success, and hopefully that will follow for the months and years to come in this store. But now we've got to pack everything up and do it all over again in Llandudno. If you've enjoyed following along with the journey, then don't forget to like and subscribe, and then why not ring the bell for notifications.